So I guess I'm attacking?
I think so, yeah. You
Yeah.
got the tanks.
Oh yeah, indeed. Alright. I like how they mixed like an old photo with a drawing.
Yeah, they got very good artists.
Mm-hmm.
They do sometimes miss... What the fuck's going on? Oh,
Well, a lot of things are going on right now.
yeah. They do sometimes misunderstand the concept of what they want to paint.
Yeah.
Like the massive screaming German soldier. But they're good, very, very good artists.
Okay, our task is to break through the fortified line of defenses as soon as possible. The more time we spend, the more time the enemy will have to defend, I guess. So I guess you are right now in control of the defense.
Yep. And you're attacking.
Yeah, and you have a lot of AI working for you as well?
Yep.
Okay. Good to know. Alright, let's see what we can do here. This is interesting. I got a lot of things to choose from here. I know exactly what I want to employ early on. Okay, let's do this. Well, yeah, you took out one of my tanks.
Oh no, the German voice acting for this.
Oh yeah.
No,
Voice
but I
acting.
like it.
I think the voice acting is humorous in a way.
Yeah, it makes a very special character.
Yeah. Okay, so apparently the direct control here is not controlled by Mist. God.
Right?
Not controlled by WASD. It's kind of annoying. Oh. There we go. That thing's detracked.
Boop, 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 boop. We'll take this.
You have so many more points than I have.
Do I?
Yeah, look at that. You guys have been slaughtering me.
Oh,
Alright,
yeah.
I'm just gonna try and focus on one unit at a time here and see what I can do. Kurt Student is your AI.
Yeah.
Mine's Keith Robinson.
They did change the names to be more suited to the early 20th century, so...
Oh yeah, instead of World War II names. Yeah.
They did add more lines to the voice acting, which is cool.
Yeah, that's nice. Yes! That was well worth the shot. Seems like your trenches have been emptying up for a while. But there's a lot of fog of war here, so I'm so used to being able to see everything in single player.
I wonder if... Oh, what the fuck was that?
I think a mine? Everything blew up. But that was you
yeah.
in that case, that you walked in your
No,
own mine.
that was me stealing the gun from the AI. I hate
Oh,
when the
okay.
AI handle the guns. So
Yeah,
I
that's
steal
never
them
good.
from them.
I'm just gonna be firing here. Oh, fuck.
Keith Robinson is your AI.
Oh, God. I don't have too much money to work with here.
Nope, neither do I.
Yeah. And your AI has gone on the offensive.
Really?
Yeah, well, at least with one of those old tractor cased vehicles. The light tank up there. And my AI has got a lot of female tanks, so they're only gonna be... Oh, they're not gonna be doing anything against each other. Still waiting... Oh, there we go. It took a while for me to get some cash, but I finally got it
Oh
now.
yeah, every wave or so.
Yeah, every wave. So, judging from what I can tell over here... I'm trying to kind of find out where you are. What flank you're focusing on.
Right now, I've left the first line of trenches for the AI.
Yeah, that's probably a smart idea to prepare for.
I don't. To be honest, I don't mind if they all die. and I'm fortifying the second defense
Yeah,
line.
that's smart. I'm doing some direct controlling here with my guys, but I'm not sure 47 mil Hotchkiss will be able to penetrate one of these tractors. Oh, there we go. Sometimes you just gotta hit it a couple more times than you thought you would have to. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can't capture this first line pretty soon here. Only have an hour now, but the first line is starting to empty up pretty well.
Yep. Not
Okay,
like
let's
I am
do
actually
that.
contributing to its defense. So
No, that's
it should fade off and die
yeah.
pretty soon.
But I guess the second line is gonna be pretty well defended once I get there.
I'll
What-
try.
Yeah. So who won Battle of Cambrai?
The Brits, and it was, you know, the last big victory,
Oh yeah.
and you know, 1 month afterwards they surrendered.
The Germans, yeah.
Yeah, the Triple Alliance
Yeah.
surrendered.
But that wasn't, they weren't even in German territory by that time.
I don't know my World War One history very well, but
No, neither
very
do I.
Probably, very probably, yeah. See, what can I buy?
Your guy's got an A7V up there. I'm actually not trying to waste so much money right now. I'm just trying to like take this piece by piece and knock out things safely and carefully here. Control one unit at a time. Man, the accuracy on this gun is absolutely horrible.
In
I mean,
all
it's-
guns. to be
Yeah, I
honest.
mean, oh man, and now mine is taken out. Ah. Okay, well these don't cost that much, so
Well, that was nice.
well, to hell with this. I'm just gonna start spending some more of my money now that I can. Even get some stormtroopers. We've kind of taken out the entire right flank. We just gotta focus on the center now. But mortars and stuff that your AI has is still cutting us down actually, which is very annoying. I really need to change the direct controllator to WASD, especially when commanding a tank like this. Whoa. Oh. There we go. Some really nice explosions and effects in this game. Whoa. Shit, you guys got MGs and everything lined up down there.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's like there's a whole defense that I didn't even see. It's all suddenly like appearing out of nowhere. It's actually almost quite crazy, actually. But I guess I mean, it's not a huge map, so we're not supposed to take it out instantly. God damn it. Now my tank was like knocked to the side. Oh man. Okay, the AI is coming in with a lot of tanks now. That's nice. Oh man. We're getting absolutely shelled to pieces here. You can see that up front.
I do like the smoothness of the
Look at the
multiplayer.
point difference. That's insane.
Yeah. I guess when you capture the flag,
You'll yeah, maybe.
you'll,
I
you'll
hope.
be given, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's what in Men of War Assault Squad Frontlines, it's
Mhm.
10,000 points.
Oh yeah? That's the maximum?
Decent.
Well, I mean, I'm not really... It's hard when you're advancing in an open trench or open battlefield like this to get to the trenches sometimes. And it's even harder to do any tactically skilled moves. You
Yeah.
just really need to like send up vehicles and support with infantry and artillery until you break through. And just hope that the AI can't hold back that well, because there's not much else I can do right now, to be honest. And judging by
Oh,
the
shit.
scenario, it's not really meant... You can't lose hope over the first like 10 minutes or so if you can't break through, because if you can see what the British AI is sending up right now, can you? I mean, there's
Yeah,
a lot
I
of
am
tanks
seeing
coming up, a lot.
Lots and lots and lots of tanks.
Yeah. So it's really meant that you're just supposed to tag along and enjoy this historical scenario in a way, and
Yeah.
that's really what I enjoy about this.
Go along with the flow.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can't make any major... like, I mean, Men of War, the other games have always been focused on how a 5-man squad can kill a company of Germans.
Oh yeah.
But this is quite different. Yeah, Faces of War was like max... Maybe you would control 3 tanks, 20 men at max. At least Faces of War, if I can remember that correctly. Soldiers Heroes of World War II, even less. Probably like a squad at most. If you remember that game.
Which one?
Soldiers Heroes of World War II.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, that was very, very tactically
Yep.
important.
Ah, they're shooting without my permission.
Well, we've broken through the first line of defense now, and we're starting to capture some of these areas. I have Anzacs with me now. They've turned the
Mhm.
tide. Thanks to the AI also for the support. They have actually sent in a lot of tanks. I wouldn't be able to afford to mass such strength myself. They have a lot of MK1s though. I can't order any MK1s. That's actually like, I can only order the heavier stuff. 21 centimeter mortar.
It went upside down. with
Oh,
the-
yours?
no, the
Oh, the tank that you fired.
The enemy tank, yeah.
Oh wow, well I see it now actually. Yeah, you hit the trench behind it, right?
I
Or-
don't know, but it was amazing.
Yeah, I see the upside down tank.
That momentum.
Missed the flip though. Yeah. Okay, well we're gonna go for the main capture point now. So I guess we're gonna be seeing each other soon.
Yep.
Once we get, but there's a big open area that I don't like that I'll have to cross to get to your line.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be awesome.
Mm-hmm. Oh. We still haven't really cleared out all the trenches yet. The right flank is pretty much... I mean, we haven't really made any major progress there. We don't even have any line of sight into what's going on back up there.
Good.
Yeah.
My defense is kind of raw right now.
Okay, well, you're gonna have, like, I'd say another 8 minutes until we're done with the Germans defending the first trench.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm. What is the point of an officer? Okay.
I think his binoculars, you can
Yeah.
spawn stuff.
I think he can... If
There
I'm
goes the
right,
next one.
maybe he can call in an artillery strike.
Oh no.
Yeah, we'll find out. I've got a feeling that that's a possibility, actually. Not too far-fetched either. Yeah, that would be too much, I think. They've actually limited...
Wishy-washy.
They've limited my selection of units. I can't call in any howitzers or any heavy guns like that. I have
Oh.
mortars, but the mortars are kind of low in range, like 100 at tops. So I come in a very, you know, like the range for you is you're gonna have an easy time
Yep.
getting a hold of those guys. All right, so let's see if my little strategy can work here on the side. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna call in a Mark Tank 8 International.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was built by the Americans in part. That's why.
Oh yeah, really?
Yeah, it was the big 300 horsepower lad.
Uh huh. It's I'm watching it right now. It looks a lot more. Looks more steady than the others. It's got, I count to a lot of guns on it. I count a lot of different weapons here. I count 7 Lewis guns and 1. Well, I guess the side guns and their 57 millimeter.
Hmm.
So that's, I'm not looking to lose this tank anytime soon. It's surprisingly not that expensive. And I mean, if the Americans produce it, it's not very expensive. I mean,
Yeah.
because of their industrial capacity.
Mm-hmm.
But their industrial capacity wasn't really much to write home about before World War II, was it? I mean, they kind of kicked that into, like, I mean, towards the end of the war when they got into with the Japanese, right? Or not the end, but like in 41.
Yeah, it was quite awesome though, because in 2 weeks you can see all the sort of workshops and factories change their production plans completely from civilian assets into
Yeah, exactly. Like
military,
cars to...
Yep.
Yeah.
the tanks and all this.
That's
it was
crazy.
quite remarkable.
Yeah, I mean, here are the governmental plans. Like, this is what you're producing. We'll supply you with, like, the resources and stuff, I guess. And, but I mean, in the way, like, if they had to pay for other hardware to create things, I presume they would just pay for the other hardware that they would need to create these governmental funds, and the government would pay for the the government would pay for the tank productions and stuff, whatever they produce. They would purchase the goods instead of civilians, right?
I guess so.
Yeah. You have boys out on the field, like that might be the AI, but it's kind of hiding in the little.
Oh, see, I see an international.
Yeah, that's mine. And oh man, I don't know if I want to move any further up here.
It's
I want to
not
blind fire into your territory
compare
back there and
it
see if I can hit
to-
something.
Not that big if you compare it to the Mark 1,
No.
but it does look better.
Yeah. Man, dude. Okay, we're starting to clear out the second trench. For some reason, we haven't actually done anything with the center flag point yet. I'm sending crazy amount of troops there, but it doesn't
Yeah,
seem
you
to
need-
want to capture.
You need to capture this first.
Oh, that little bugger. Of
Yeah.
course. Wow, that figures. I thought there were some Germans hiding somewhere. I missed that. It's not really that little red dot. It was crowded with a lot of other things, but I noticed it now. This should be interesting. Hmm.
I really want to see what happens if one of these big mortar shells lands on a tank.
Yeah.
Like, not beside it, but on top of it.
Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't need it. I mean, HE would be enough to knock anything out.
Yep.
For one of
Because
those suckers.
there's no AP right now.
No, exactly. AP wasn't really made it. I mean, it would take them too long to develop an AP ammunition because tanks appeared out of nowhere.
Exactly.
Oh, I like the physics in this game. We flipped a tank and it almost flipped another tank. Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah, tanks is like, I don't trust World War One tanks at all. It feels like you're running around in something really unreliable.
Yeah.
They're nice to have because they're like mobile artillery in a way. That's what they are. Big chunky things, but they're not much else.
There we go.
Oh wow! Check out the. Now that was Keith Robinson's stuff. But we're starting to cap the mid now, at least. So we're gonna have 40 minutes roughly to attack the second line. I wonder if the AI is gonna support me with a lot, or if they're just gonna sit by and watch. I wonder if this is a scenario that's like 50% that you'll win or lose from like depending on the player, or if they've given the British player who realistically or historically won a good lead in like, you know, resources and AI power.
Oh shit, you're already leading.
Yeah, now I'm actually leading to this by 4,000 points. That turned around really quickly. And now I'm up to full points again. This is it's gonna be rough, Q.
Hmm.
But it's gonna be fun. Alright, I'm just gonna recklessly send up 2 internationals, supported by some Whippet tanks. Man, okay, those mortars are starting to feel now. Yeah, there goes something.
Oh, an international, right.
Yeah. Have you been paying attention to that? Oh. Oh man. That's a problem with these tanks without the revolving turret. It's like we can't actually hit anything that we're. Ooh, that's enough. Oh, ooh. I like this thing that the reticule goes smaller by every shot they're zeroing in. That's a really nice addition. Come on. Ooh, yes, that should have been enough to take out your members. Oh, come on.
Well, that international won't really last long.
Nope. That thing is out and dead. There we go.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't know if you've been noticing, but I've been picking off. You had another one on your flank.
Ah, that's why.
Yeah, I've been using snipers really well here.
Ah,
Yes.
alright.
I thought I'd say that because there's no fun in enjoying a tactic if it's not being noticed by the other one. Okay, let me see
I
here.
thought it was, random shrapnels and
Yeah,
so forth.
could have been anything really. I mean, snipers, like, They're so incognito in a way because they're not
What the
very
fuck?
common and
What
everything's
the fuck are you
everything's.
bringing there?
Well, I don't know actually. This thing.
That's a little cute vehicle.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Oh, that blew
Gone
up.
entirely. So the thing is, I think the majority of my infantry on the map right now consists of men with pistols, because of the sheer amount of tank crewmen that I have. You know, in World War II, they were really high valued, like a tank crew, because the tanks were probably a lot more technologically advanced when it comes to controlling and shooting and all that.
Yeah.
But in this war, I mean, it can't have meant much to be a tank crew member if there's 8 in the tank. I mean, maybe it has because there's not so many tanks, but, well, I mean, what do? You control a gun.
What the fuck? You've put them on trees.
Maybe I have. Maybe I have men with pistols in trees.
Yep. Well, there's no more tree anymore. Sorry.
Nope, that's true.
Oh, sniper with officer.
Dude, that sniper is just going ham. That sniper is picking people off. Oh, shit. That one of your little riflemen there is gonna go down now.
Oh.
Yeah. Can you call in snipers?
Hmm.
A sniper with an officer, I mean, that's incredibly efficient. Okay, let's try this again. Right, I need to try and focus on where I have my resources and assets right now. Right, and to start recruiting some of the weapons that I've lost. It's always a good idea to keep an eye on just like the yellow things on the map. Like what is actually still perfectly usable here. And what has been destroyed. Then I am going to go pretty heavy now. See here. This should all be usable. Shit. Oh.
Oh. Right. Okay.
Yeah, snipers are probably going to end up being extremely annoying when paired with an officer. Yeah, you're starting to zero that guy in though. Yeah, he's dead. Right, time to prepare some meat. For
What
the
the
meat
fuck
grinder.
are those? Oh.
Okay, my spawn is really close now to you.
Hmm.
Yeah. I want to see how many. What's my survivability chance here? I also want to try your anti-infantry defense, if it's any good. What's my likelihood of actually getting to the other trench? Oh, it's actually pretty big, it seems. Oh, maybe not. Forward. Yeah, no. That's
Ah,
crazy.
You're using shrapnel.
I believe that's you. Ah, no, actually, my spawn point's been moved forward. That I don't really need to move a lot of my pieces for them to have range now, finally. I would have to before, but this is excellent. Oh, come on.
Oh, this is a big assault.
Yeah, the British player is given a lot of assets, which I like. I mean, obviously, if it is indeed intended for you to win as the attacker, then they've not made it too hard. I'm not sure how much money you get every round or every cash out. I mean, it is difficult to get through because of the sheer amount of firepower that you can focus on my tanks and all that. Everything's moving so slow, and you have like artillery pretty much all over the place. All I can really do is try and move up quick, but my tanks are just going to get detracked all the time. And if I try and repair the tracks, they'll just be killed by shrapnel and artillery landing nearby.
Yep.
So it's not an easy day. Okay, but what we can do is that we can give king and country a try. Let's see this. That thing's gonna be fixed.
A tiny bit annoying.
Of course.
These internationals are difficult to kill.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Oh, there he is. But I haven't.
I don't have enough manpower points though. That's a shame.
That's unfortunate. Okay. I think I'm just going to come to the conclusion that I'm just going to be throwing as many tanks at you as possible.
Huh.
I have almost got like unlimited supplies. And more mortars and artillery as well, just to back everything up. Seems like a pretty good strategy here.
The next one.
Yeah, let's not overthink. Oopa. Whoa.
Oh, that's a nice way to start off.
Feels like I'm gonna pile up so many destroyed tanks here that I'm gonna have an easy covered path to the trench without getting taken too many casualties. It's like what they've done here is what they've done here is they pretty much say for every wave for every time you need a refill, we will fill all your resources, and they do it every now and then. And as you can tell, there will be a very large amount of infantry. Oh man, that is too much. Wow.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Yeah, that was incredible.
I haven't tried the tank Gewehr guys, the anti-tank guys yet. I guess I'll do that.
Yeah, you guys, I mean... Yeah, frickin' hell. It's insane.
Ya te lo mando. Oh. Delightful.
Wait a minute, where's the...
I'll just randomly bomb places. Ah, shit. Right, so where's the next sniper round?
Oh, there are more than a couple out right now in the field, just so you know.
Yep, I'll just bomb places and hope I hit them.
Yeah, I'm gonna run out of places to put them soon. Like bushes and...
So that's basically you telling me they're not on the bush.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some more cash here from Uncle Sam.
Alright, I'll have to buy the equivalent sniper team next.
Yeah, maybe there will actually spot me. Oh, freaking hell, those... The shrapnel, it's just insane. And there are still people on the right flank, and now I've actually stopped getting AI support. I'm just not getting any AI support at all right now. Which is actually quite annoying.
Yeah, you'll have to do things by yourself now.
Yeah. It's actually not annoying, it's just, it's not as easy. If you know what I mean. Well, at least we're getting a lot of spawning down here now.
What have you bought now?
I think I'm just gonna have to rethink this.
I have so many little manpower points. Can't really do anything.
No. Well, I think as long as you keep an eye on those the artillery pieces you have, you should be pretty fine. Oh man, I'm watching that 200 mil now. 21 centimeter. Thing is,
beautiful.
Yeah, it's such a short barrel though.
Yeah.
Looks like something out of the future.
This shrapnel will be useful.
As soon as my stuff spawn, if they didn't have the spawn invincibility, then they would die instantly, I think. Something tells me that would happen. Pretty much straight away. Ah, to hell, we gotta try something else here. I can't really be responsible for so many casualties all the time. Well, I can. I mean, I have to, but I don't like it.
There we go. Killed a few sons of bitches. The hell are you coming with?
Oh!
Big gun.
Yeah. Oh no.
Ah,
If I can get a lucky shot, that's all I need. One lucky shot. One lucky shot. Ah, frick. One lucky shot. Please. Oh no, one lucky shot. Come on. Oh!
oh, there you did get that.
I disabled it at least. Temporarily.
Yep, you did.
Ah.
What are you coming with now?
Oh! The
That's
shrapnel.
a lot of guys.
Well, I mean, I don't think numbers matter to you right now,
Well, they
because
do.
I mean they all die equally fast,
Yep.
no matter if
They
it's
all
10 or
die.
1. I'm just trying to somehow break in somewhere, and I think I might have just found. I think I'm gonna have to start microing a little more delicately here, because nah, this
Yep.
just not working out. The shrapnel is just too much. But if I can somehow actually spread them out into groups of 4 and 5, I'm not gonna risk losing 20 in a shot. And then the closer I get to your little artillery guns, oh yes, that's when we're gonna have fun.
Hmm.
If I can just get on that 21 centimeter and turn it around, that would be a dream come true.
Not yet.
Not yet. Soon, I tell you. If everything is going accordingly to plan. This is starting to get a little tense, because I feel that it's somehow within my grasp. It feels that your defense is getting noticeably weaker now with by every assault, actually. Even though you're killing a lot of people, every assault. Oh shit! Oh, I love just knowing some easy, good shortcuts for keys like that one. It's so useful.
Hmm.
Yeah, freaking hell. Oh. Gets so bloody. I really want to have a good look at casualties after this battle. I am gonna have lost so many. I mean, I'm gonna lose probably 1,000 men.
Very possibly.
Yeah.
Right. Let's get to it.
Okay. Well, I mean, infantry, surprisingly enough, I thought tanks was what I was gonna need, because infantry, being such a soft target, it's gonna just die instantly. Looks like infantry could have won me this battle if I can win it, that is. Tanks just get stuck in the mud, it feels like. And right now we're actually getting MG supported. So that is really nice. I wish Keith Robinson could just move his silly tanks and whatever assets he have remaining up onto the field and into the fight. Oh, okay. Grenades will have to win the day here, it feels like. I am right now having my finger over the F1 button, just to be sure that I can throw grenades at whatever I see. Feels like the most viable thing right now.
Yeah, your infantry spawning me like Assault Squad 2 in the early days. Right. Let's push a bit.
Interesting.
What's this?
That is probably a mortar that you have found a liking
yeah.
of, or a disliking of, rather said. But I'll give you other things to think about on other flanks.
Ah, shit.
Did not have enough time to throw away enough mortar shells to have that accuracy zero in. But it was close. I felt that I was kind of itching it.
There we go.
Time to...
There we go.
Cash out. Okay, well I learned myself a pretty good lesson here.
Really?
Yeah, infantry wins the days. Artillery, not so bad either. Whoa, well that sandbag probably protected the hell out of me there.
Oh shit.
That was a good timing, because
Yep.
they spawned invincibly under your, or during your artillery strike. Problem is here,
They did.
problem is when my spawn is so close, I don't really have an option of whether I want to go like onto your right flank or left flank. Which means that I kind of end up right in your face as soon as I go into the battle. Or as soon as I spawn troops. Like I don't have any
An option.
no, I don't have any tactical options.
I guess.
But in a way I kind of enjoy not having to do so horrendously much. Okay, time to frag grenade that stuff. Make use of some AT grenades if you just don't have the patience to wait. It's been one hell of a battle. But I think King George is coming out victorious out of this one. Was it King George at this time? Or a King George? Oh, a lot of infantry coming out in the center. That's my time to wreak some havoc here. Oh, you're recapturing it. I didn't notice. Anzacs! Forward!
Right.
Infantry rules the day. Okay, need to get you guys going. Oh, this is excellent. Let's make use of this. Keith Robinson is finally moving up some assets with the very little he's got to offer. Better than nothing. It feels as if you're trying to really hold on to the flag now. How much do you get each payday?
I
pay-
haven't checked, to be honest.
But it can't be as much as I get. I get roughly like 150. Oh,
I'm out of sync.
yeah, well, there we go. I guess this battle was mostly over though, even though it was not really decided.
Yep.
Something tells me that it's not a very fair battle competitively, but historically I presume everything is as intended.
Yeah.
But I really enjoy it because I feel that there's a chance, even though the British player gets a lot more resources and has a lot of AI support that is kind of overwhelming compared to the German player at the start. I feel that is as if you play this right, and it's still really exciting towards the end whether the British or German player will win. It's never quite decided, even though the British player has more of an advantage. So, conclusion, yeah, you can definitely win this battle as a German player. Although the British player has just so much time. I mean, we played through 2/3,
Yeah.
which means I had another, 33% to finish what was maybe, 15% left of the battle, as far as territory goes.
I don't know if there would be extra map extensions, but yeah.
Yeah, there could be more map extensions, true. Actually, look as if you're right, though, because if you see where you, behind where you, where you kind of spawned, at the back, there's a really big, kind of city trench line. So
Yeah.
something tells me that once I capture this flag, I'm gonna be able to maybe assault this territory again in size, but at a different area. So maybe it's not as easy as it seems, because if there's another territory after this, which I think, then it's definitely totally more winnable as the Germans defending, I would say. Well, still, really fun battle. Even though we didn't quite finish it, we got a good look at it. And means that whoever's going to be playing this next has a few things untold. So the entire battle isn't quite spoiled yet. But it gives us a good look at what this Battle of Cambrai is pretty much about. And so far, I really think it's been a gruesome battle. A lot of casualties. I can tell you for now that I have lost... the British have lost 837 men.
Oh, that's nice.
And 83 vehicles.
83. Wow.
Yes, while the German army lost half that in manpower and roughly half that in vehicles. And I would presume that means in static vehicles too. Static defenses.
Yep.
So all in all, very good.
Yep.
And yeah. Hopefully we can do some more later on once Steam starts supporting Team Assault and Team Defense. Or Trench Assault and Trench Defense or Team Defense, whatever it's called. All right. Awesome.